morning, everyone. Today I want to share my traditional delphinium video of how my delphiniums are doing. And this year we have a sea of purple. And I find every year they change just a little bit because I add new soil to fill the gaps where I don't have any delphinium. And this corner right here by the stairway on my deck was one of those spots that it didn't seem quite as full as it should have for delphinium. So I added more seed here, and the rains have helped me out. They're enjoying the cold weather, and it has filled in. Now they're hanging over the blocks, the paving stone blocks here. Before they weren't in this corner, and they're just thick. And you can see them all here. And whatever seed I added, it had a lot of purple in it. And a lot of blue, but that's okay. Every year I pick up delphinium seed, and I keep about 4 or 5 packages on hand because you can add the seed to your garden anytime during the year to grow delphiniums. This year I have the burpee seed. I got 5 packages in. As long as it says Pacific Giant mixed colors, which is what I'm after, then I am fine. I will add it in. So I have some more to plant in the cottage garden. But you can see here how well these are doing. And they're leaning a little bit here from the rain, as well as I should have probably tied them up another notch here. I have a couple levels on here of string, but I should have did another level right up here to support these longer stems. But you can see how tall and beautiful they are. And this has become a video that I do every single year to share these along here because they change. The colors change. In some ways they change depending on what I add for seed. You always have your reliable delphinium that come back but sometimes you end up with some new ones in here to thicken the plants that are in here. I like it thick and bushy and lots of blooms, and you can see here it's doing just that. Now the rain has washed some of them out, but I can show you some of the glorious colors that are in here. And one color that I'm missing a lot of this year is white, but you can see some of the stems have already finished back there. These are extremely tall. I would say they're easily 7 feet tall. They're way above my head for me to video, actually. And then some are a bit shorter, like these ones. And I have to say, I love this pink and light blue robin's egg color. I think it's just beautiful. But look at how thick they are along the row. And this is what I was trying to achieve here. And you can see I finally have achieved it. But I do have a few spots that could use a little bit more. And I do think that when I cut them back, I should go in here with the second row of staking for the ones in the back. Because if I reach in here, you will see that there's some big ones that have fallen down back there. That would be much more stately if I had them staked. See if I can reach this other one. Yeah, there's a few back here. So that's something, live and learn how to stake these. And you can see here, some of them have a little bit of damage from the rain. But aren't they glorious? I could use a lot more of this color in the bed and have it up where the purples are to break it up a little bit more. But all in all, I am happy with what it has done this year so far. I did not get a chance to amend the soil and feed them because it came on so fast and I was doing other projects. So that's bad on me. But you can see here, I have a gap that I need to fix, but there are baby delphinium in here. So I will address that when I have to cut them down. Then I'll add another package of this seed in here and fill in those gaps. And when I do it, I'm just going to carefully, because I have a specific spot I want to do it in, I'm just going to carefully rough up the soil in there and then add it on top. And that should fill that gap. And hopefully I get some more of these glorious blues. I mean, these purples are vibrant. Look at that. But I like a good variety. Now, these packages show a pink on the color I have never gotten a pink in the packages. I wish. I would love some pink. So I may have to do the hunt over the winter for some pink delphinium to add in. And of course, I think it would be really striking in here. I also want to hunt for some white, just some separate white ones, not mixed, to add in here as well, just to break it all up. But you can see how things are going down here in this bed. And yeah, I think they're a plant that you have to have in a cottage garden, especially if you want some height in your garden, because they provide it. And they provide those colors that are hard to find, like the light blues. They are one of the easiest perennials to germinate from seed with direct sow. I have tried growing these inside, not because that's how I do it, because I don't, but because I've seen other people do it and I wanted to see the results. And quite frankly, they need that cold stratification in the spring or in the summer where the soil is cold. It's been watered and it's cold, and that helps them really germinate. And I think that is the key for ending up with a border like this. And my goal is going to be to bring in some more of these plants in other areas of the gardens. I have them now in the front garden, but the rain took them out, so I got to cut them back, feed them, and I'll actually feed them for a second round of blooms. They won't be as prolific as these ones, but they will still be nice. And then I got to come up with a better staking system there, but I have them in other areas of the garden as well. So don't be afraid to start perennial seed anytime during the season to have glorious blooms, because they are very, very reliable and easy to grow if you grow them on top of the soil, because they need the sun and the moisture to germinate. So I hope you enjoyed this traditional video that I do every year, and next year I will probably have more in the cottage garden, or maybe even this year once they sprout, to share with you on delphinium. But this is my favorite of all perennials in the garden because of what they do for the garden and how lush and beautiful the foliage is. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.